2002 Toyota. Pray to a God I forgot about. King James Bible on my mama couch. It took a little faith. I got some demons to deal with. I see red, I see red, I see red. Blood on my hands, but I'm healing. And I got my soul back. 2002 Toyota. Pray to a God I forgot about. King James Bible on my mama couch. It took a little faith. I got some demons to deal with. I see red, I see red, I see red. Blood on my hands, but I'm healing. And I got my soul back. 2002 Toyota. Pray to a God I forgot about. King James Bible on my mama couch. And baby, let's be real. I came back to let you know I don't play that game. You can have them all. Your friends wonder what is wrong with you, and they hit my line, steady dogging you. I cannot play the fool. That is just one thing that I would not do. You only love me when I'm fighting you. You do me wrong and I still try to see the right in you. It broke my spirit when I had to say goodbye to you. My heart had been departed, but my body still invited you. Guess I was doing it to fill a void. You took me out to restaurants I often still avoid. Now I ain't tripping, I just think you made a bitter choice. No, I don't miss you, I just wish that I could hear your voice. I know you still ride with my mixtape. I know you still got, at least that's what you say. I thought you really was my baby, maybe shit changed. I know they usually take you back after you switch lanes. I got my own honey, I don't need to call a lift. These women use you like a Uber, you a lick. I called you up the other day when I was stressing. You answered back on my nonchalant, trying to flex it, but I'm not stressing. What you won't do, the next man will. You ain't worth my time, baby, let's be real. I came back to let you know I don't play that game. You can have them all. Your friends wonder what is wrong with you.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor of fair use. Salute and welcome to Blended Healing. Tapping into your divine power. With spiritual empowerment, it's about reclaiming your power and your ancestral wisdom. And that's what tapping into that divine power or divine energy is about. You see, spiritual empowerment ain't just about praying on Sundays or throwing up a quick thank you, God, before you go to bed. It's about knowing who you are, where you come from, and how powerful your spirit really is. It's about breaking free from the mental change and tapping into something way bigger than what the world tries to limit you to. So how can you step into your spiritual power and glow up from the inside out? The first thing that you can do is reconnect with your ancestral roots. Many people of color are reclaiming their traditional African and diasporic spiritual systems, which were suppressed or demonized due to colonization, slavery, and systemic oppression. Reconnecting with those traditions leads to empowerment, healing, and self-awareness. Our ancestors been holding us down. And before slavery, before colonization, we had our own way of doing things, which was very powerful. If you ever felt like there's a higher calling on your life, or like you got unseen forces guiding you, that's them ancestors. How do you connect with them? You can connect with them in several different ways, but honoring them, venerating them through altars and offerings and prayers of guidance and protection, seeking the wisdom from the elders, listening to all of those oral traditions. That helps us to preserve our cultural heritage. Another thing is using divination, whether it's the tarot or readings or stuff like that. That in itself is for you to receive the messages from the spiritual realm. Light a candle, pour some water and speak their names. Show them the love and they'll return the favor. That altar, that little space where you put pictures and candles or anything that reminds you of them. And when you get that gut feeling or a sign from the universe, that's them too, whispering game in your ear. So listen up. We have been conditioned to fear our own roots. Real talk. African spirituality is powerful. Hoodoo, voodoo, Ifa, Kemetic, or all types of wisdom. All of it is about self-mastery and protection. And ain't nothing evil about knowing yourself. When it came through us coming through the African and the diasporic spiritual systems, Ifa and Orisha worship is part of the Yoruba tradition, honoring the deities which is considered Orishas, such as Oshun, which is the love and fertility, and Shango, which is power and justice. Vodun or voodoo, practiced in West Africa, Haiti, and the United States. Vodun centers on spirits, the luau, and S, ancestral wisdom. Comedics or comedic spirituality is based on apologies. So the comedics is based on ancient Egyptian teachings, emphasizing Mayat, which is an energy or the balance of the land, not the goddess Mayat, but the actual practice of Mayat. Ra represents divine energy, and the Ankh is the symbol of life. When it comes to hoodoo and the root work, African American folk magic used for protection, healing, and resistance against oppression. My loves, faith is a source of energy, a source of strength. You got to make it work for you. Faith has always played a central role in our empowerment, providing resilience in the face of systemic oppression. And many blend these traditional religions with African spirituality, creating unique practices that nurture both our personal and collective strength. Spirituality ain't one size fit all. Some folks feel at home in the church. Some vibe with Islam, and some are all about the universe and energy work. Whatever path that you choose, make sure that it uplifts you, not control you. And if you're in the church, dive into the messages about freedom, justice, and love, not just about guilt and fear. Our churches have always been about resilience. That's where the revolutions started. Christianity has been a foundation of the strength of the Black community, particularly through civil rights movement. And if you rock with Islam, the discipline, the self-respect, the community is powerful. That's why so many of us found strength in it, from Malcolm X to today's conscious movements. Islam has empowered many people through teachings of self-discipline, unity, and justice. The Nation of Islam and movements like the Moorish Science Temple promotes self-sufficiency, dignity, and empowerment. Here's something that you probably haven't heard of: Afrofuturism and spirituality. If you are more spiritual than religious, then you have tools like meditation, affirmations, energy healing, and manifestations are always there to align yourself with the universe. Everything you need is already on the inside of you. You just gotta you just have to unlock it. Imagine a future where African spiritual traditions, technology, and Black identity merge. These things have been envisioned by works by artists like Sun Ra, Octavia Butler, and Black Panther's Wakanda, emphasize spiritual evolution, decolonization, and empowerment. If I could just, if y'all can just hear me today. If y'all can just hear me today. spiritual empowerment is deeply connected to healing mentally, emotionally, and physically. Many of us are turning to holistic and ancestral practices to address generational trauma and to give us inner peace. Too many of us carry generational wounds, not just from our lives, but from centuries of struggle. That's why healing is essential to our spiritual empowerment. How can you heal and protect your energy? It could be just as simple as meditation and breath work. Sometimes the best way to hear the divine, the ancestor, the universe is to just be still and be quiet. Sometimes you got to practice stillness and breathing exercises. Visualization, which I have gone over with you time and time again to manage that stress and that anxiety. African-centered meditation incorporates drumming, chanting, and movement. You got to speak life over yourself. Say things like, I am powerful, I am worthy, I am walking in my purpose. You got to keep saying those things until you believe it. Speaking life into existence through those positive affirmations that you are powerful, you are worthy, you are divine. And using those manifestation techniques such as scripting, using vision boards, and intentional prayer to align with your desired outcomes. We have tools that was given and passed down from one generation to the next generation, which is the herbal and the energy cleansings. Sage, Florida water, crystals. Use what works for you. Clear out negative vibes and reset your spirit. Using those things, sage, lavender, mugwort, for cleansing and spiritual protection. What about Reiki and healing energy, which is balancing your chakras and releasing blockages to restore well-being? Sound healing, using drumming, singing bowls, and music to raise your vibrations and to promote healing. Music as medicine, baby. Whether it's gospel, jazz, blues, reggae, hip hop, Black music is spiritual all in itself. And the right song can lift your soul in ways that nothing else can. Your healing is your responsibility. Nobody else can do it for you. But the right spiritual tools will help you along the way. I hope I'm getting through to at least 1, 2 y'all. We're talking about this empowerment today. We all need this community and this collective strength. That's where true empowerment comes from. Not only from your personal growth, but for strengthening the community as a whole. You see, spirituality has always been communal, providing spaces for collective healing, organizing, and cultural expression. It ain't just about you. It's about the us. It's about the community. The community is the backbone of our survival. From the drum circles of Africa to the praise breaks in the church, from the protest chants in the streets to the cookouts where we show love, spirituality is always tied to unity. You got to learn how to uplift your tribe. Get involved. Get involved in spiritual circles, prayer groups, or community healing spaces. Use the music. Use it as it is a powerful tool for upliftance. Put on some Bob Marley, some Nina Simone, some Kendrick Lamar that promotes consciousness, justice, and faith. And whatever you know, share your knowledge. If you learn something powerful, don't keep it to yourself. Put your people on. Start helping others through mentorship, community service, and social activism. Spreading that knowledge about spiritual empowerment and self-care within the Black community. Stand for justice. Spirituality without action is just talk. Pray, meditate, but you also got to move your feet. You are not small. You are not powerless. Everything in this world that tried to make you feel weak was a lie. You come from kings, queens, warriors, healers, and geniuses. You have the same power within you. Spiritual empowerment is about understanding your own divine nature, rejecting limiting beliefs and embracing personal and collective power. How can you step into that? First, you got to start seeing yourself as a creator, not just a survivor. You shape your own reality. Many African traditions teach us that we are divine beings with infinite potential. And embracing one's spiritual gifts, whether it's intuition and purpose as part of a greater cosmic order. Walking in alignment with one's higher self and fulfilling a spiritual mission. Using spirituality as a guide for making decisions, setting intentions, and manifesting abundance. You got to cut out anything that dims your light. Negative people, toxic beliefs, self-doubt. And remember that your existence is divine. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you love, it's all magic. Walk in your power. Your spiritual empowerment is about remembering who you are, your reconnection, your healing, your self-liberation, whether through ancestral practices, faith, meditation, or collective action. Spirituality serves as a powerful tool for resilience, enlightenment, and transformation. That same spiritual empowerment is about living in your full power. Ain't nobody coming to save you, but you don't need saving. You just need to wake up and step into the greatness that is already yours. And that's it, and I'm done. I'm done. So be well, stay safe. Ashe and deep bow to each and every one of you. And I shall see you all very soon.
Someone fetch me my apron. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Someone fetch me my apron. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Studying abroad, 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 abroad. Studying abroad. Hey, thinking I can make this many songs about a lady when I haven't met her, but she on me, hit me on my cerebellum. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling and I'm not the wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song in the melody. It's intoxicating. It way on you, baby, like alcohol. We can do like anything you want. Thinking I can make this many songs about my lady, she be happy up and down. I'll be in my feelings, sometimes I be jealous. Lord, I keep it loving like it's Macadella. Drink, hit my salad. Remember you and that on me, I won't forget it. You said you're gonna tell me, no, don't you tell it. Yeah, it's finished, you know I got you yelling. Yelling. Yeah. Someone give me a little bit of that, boom bop. Give me a little bit of that, boom bop. Shimmy a little bop. Let me get a little bit boom bop, that boom bop. Do it, wee bop. It's amazing.
A person who is spiritually gifted, like prophetically they can see, won't say nothing about what they picked up on. Those are the type of people who have wisdom and understanding. They will move themselves completely. They would separate themselves. Because whatever they picked up, they either seen it in a dream, they feel it, God has told them because they have discernment. Y'all got to stop playing with these people and playing with them, because they know when your intentions aren't right. They may not say nothing. They may not act indifferent towards you. They may not act mean towards you. But those are the people that can pick up on spirits. They know when something's off. They know when somebody don't like them. And if I'm the type of person, if I know you don't like me, I'm not going to put myself in your presence. Be careful of those who can prophetically see, prophetically sense and feel, and have wisdom. Because if I sense and feel something, and your intentions aren't right, and your motives are wicked, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna act indifferent. I'm going to go. I'm going to remove myself. I have seen beyond your flesh. I see your spirit. Y'all better stop playing with these prophetic people that got a relationship with God. Stop playing with people that see, because God will show them in a dream, in a vision. God will tell them. Y'all better stop playing with God chosen people.